Hey everyone, it's Moonshine. A little quick dragon recap for you. Okay, there's no crystal mines available for me to occupy without attacking somebody. But, like I said, skilling your dragon for what you're doing, or skilling your talent points for what you're doing, is very important. So, with that being said, if I'm going to go attack somebody, or I need to attack somebody, then it is not a good idea for me to be trying that with my attack and my defense on my dragon all at 0. Since it's all in my monsters, which does me no good at the moment, there's no point in trying to attack somebody. So the thing is I need to reskill for what I'm going to do. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about when I say you need to skill for what you're doing. I always start at the bottom with Flaming Arrows 3. And I run it up max to my dragon level. Like I said, you guys gotta watch your assault points, because if you don't have them, you need to make sure that you're marking the ones that are most important. Okay, so basically, I just spent a lot of points on cavalry, and lately I haven't been running cavalry. So, wounded conversion you want to max out as much as possible, because of at level, what is it here? Let's see, let's find out. 21. Okay, at 22 you start getting troop health. So, with that, okay, cavalry versus infantry damage, not really a concern at the moment. I want to make sure that I have the stats that I'm going to be using 100% of into effect. Okay. Wounded conversion is up there. Let's see, we got 13 million points left. And so we will put this in here. We'll run it up for the cavalry attack. Okay. So we have all of that done. Now, let me check my points, make sure I didn't miss anything. So we gotta take this out, put this in. Okay, defensively, we are looking good. This right here is what I normally run, because at the higher levels you get bowman health. So we're going to take that out. We'll put that in for right now. And okay, so we still need to up our infantry. These numbers generally will all stay the same. They don't. The only thing that'll change them after you hit where the second stat kicks in is how many stars you use to enhance it. So I'm trying to do this as quick as possible, because it's Just kind of wanted to show you guys the best way to focus all of your skills on one point, on one part. Okay. So I have all of my skills are all maxed out that I'm using for attack and that I'm using for defense. Okay. Check all my emblems. All of my emblems are green. All three are green, which means I'm getting all three of the benefits. For the health, the attack, the defense, health, and for troop attack. They're all green. Now, if you look here, just for a quick example, none of them are highlighted. None of them are green, which means they have no effect on what I'm doing. Those stats do not, like in the dragon or in the monster. Now, if I go attack the golem or the portal, I am missing all of these stats because these stats, except for here, which is the troop attack, all are ineffective because my skills are not to level 20, which is required to activate the bowman on that one. On this one, it's to activate all three of them. So, like I said, guys, you got to pay attention to what's going on when you're doing this. Make sure that you're getting all the stats that you can out of your dragon, out of whatever you're doing. Okay, that's the biggest thing. Out of whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that you're getting as much of your stats as possible. So now I need to reset this. Okay, we're gonna max our march with 5 stars. Okay, so we have, this is increases bowman damage against cavalry. Okay, so we want our troop health for attacking to be high. So we're going to put 4 there for right now. This has bowman attack in it and I want it high. So we're going to 5-star that. I want to increase my defense. This is bowman health, if I remember correctly. Let's look quick. Make sure we got... Okay, so we need the health. We need the health for the infantry to survive. So we want to 5-star that. In my opinion. Everybody does it differently. This one is infantry defense. It helps, but it'll help. It would help a lot more when being attacked at your stronghold. So with this one, I'm only going to go 4 stars so I can increase my bowman, which now this one right here, okay, this is why I tell you guys to pay attention to what you're doing. This one has bowman damage. If I 5-star that, which I'll show you, which was 20% bowman damage, okay, so if I enhance that to 5 stars right now, and since it's easy numbers, it's 30%. Okay, so right now I'm at 26. So if I increase it to 5 stars, it went from 20% to 28.4%. Oh, let's see. Here comes ship.
Yeah.
And let's see. Since he wants to play games, we can play games. No problem. So, since Ship, our leader, decided to play, see, when you're going in and you're gonna mess around and play with people, remember that you need to be running anti-scout. So, because there's no reason, if you're going to drop into somebody's hive, there is no reason that you shouldn't have anti-scout on, because you don't want them to know if you have reinforcements or what you have in your castle. You don't want that. So if you go dropping into somebody's hive, you best have anti-scout on for your own protection, because it stops people from willing to solo you so quickly. They may still solo you, but they'll hesitate because they don't know if you have reinforcements. So it gives you time. Okay. And see, that's the other thing, is you want to make sure that you know what's going on in your city, and you need to pay attention. That's the big thing. You've got to pay attention to this little tab right here. When you have markers in your alliance, under your alliance tab, you need to be checking. So we're going to ask him. Okay. Making sure that your dragon is set to where you need to be. Our leader, Mr. Pitbull here, online, has been taking care of it while our main leader, our main leader, is out playing games. So Pitbull's been filling in. He's been doing a good job. Little bit of a nutty case, but we like to keep him around. He's good entertainment. So, Pit, you're awesome. Keep it up. Anyways, back to what I was originally doing. So with your cavalry and your bowman damage is a massive stat. So you want to make sure that you're getting as much out of it as possible. So now look, when you're enhancing your stuff, make sure that you enhance what you're using. Don't have stars scattered all over the place. It makes no sense. Skill and enhance with your stars what you are using. Don't be playing around with stars and points all over the place. My wife does this and she drives me nuts when she does it, because she's so worried about the little power of her dragon. Ugh. No point. No point. The other one, you got the guardian points left. Your troop load, beast of burden, is nice, because once you zero a city and you go after the resources, or whether you're hitting untagged castles and going after the resources, you might as well have this as high as possible. I don't worry about starring it all the time, but putting a couple stars in it does not hurt. I have 2. It's not much more, but it's a little bit and it helps. So that's what I mean when I tell you guys to skill your dragon for what you're doing. And what we are doing here is we are going to go over here to this little revenge list, because this guy severely pisses me off. Oh, he's not occupying a mine, because I already kicked him off of it earlier today. So we will go with this guy, because this is another guy that decided to attack me. Oh, and when you're doing this, like I said, make sure everything is set. I believe I'm missing a hero card. I gotta go check quick before I go knocking on somebody's door. But like I said, you need to pay attention and make sure that you are set for what you're doing. Okay? So pay very close attention when you're doing stuff. Make sure everything is set, because you miscalculate, you're going to end up hurt. Especially if you're dropping into battle. So anyways, let's see what we can find here. We're going to go after this guy right here. Let's see. We're going to drop this down to... For whatever reason... Reset. No. We're going to go back through the floors. Up to floor 5. I mean, I don't mind beating people with the little march that I have, and they have that bigger march. But I think it's time that they realize, just because I'm a smaller player without the high power, that maybe it's best to leave people alone and let them go about their business without being a dick. And like I said, I generally don't have a problem with people, and I leave people alone. But ones that have attacked me need to learn that they're not the big dogs all the time. They may be the big dog in their kingdom, but when you're going to other people's kingdoms, you don't need to be a dick. Play the game wisely. So basically what we're doing right now is we're protecting our troops. Is what we're doing. We're going to protect our T9s. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Let's go hit this guy and see what happens. And hopefully he's bettered his stats since last time. Nope, not looking like it. So, he has all that in infantry. For what? That is my question. For what? Let's go see how we did. Yeah, not the greatest. But I could have went with a lot less infantry. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. Know what dies. This guy had all T10s. Look at that. All T10s. Over 51%, guys. Over 51% of his March was fucking stuff that dies easily. So, like I said, take your time, skill for what you're doing, look at what you're doing, and plan a march formation for what you're doing. Don't just think all top tier troops are going to do it. This is what happens. So, like I said, enjoy the game, enjoy the people you play with. A shout out to Pitt, Ship, PW, Fats, Misty, Kiwi, Lady Moon, all of you guys. Shake. We have a great bunch here, and I enjoy playing with them. It's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot. Like I said, we have a great group of people, and we couldn't do it without each other. So remember, your alliance is your family. Either defend them or get to stepping. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.